it doesn't sound too bad. Okay, this is the Corsa, and this keyboard has a lot of unique bits. Dude, there are so many colors with this keyboard. There is silver, creamy white, white flash, light gray, linen, McFlurry, starry night, nebula, meteorite gray, light blue, Klein blue, mangosteen, taro, lilac, sunflower yellow, light green, British green, malachite green, turquoise, peach pink, God, there's fucking more, maroon, and tomato. That's how many colors. And then there's back pieces too. There's so many different colors to this keyboard, dude. So many. Got some stuff here, the little weights. Okay, we'll move these to the side. These are some little weights that come with it. I don't know if these actually come with it. I'm not too sure. But Matrix has these like little badges that you can collect that go on the back of some of their keyboards. We have our PCB. This is hot swap, which is kind of cool. We can always try different switches in this too down the road, guys. In terms of... Oh, baby, no flex cuts. Let's go. I appreciate that. I'm not too sure if there's solderable one. If they have a solderable one, has flex cuts. I didn't see the solderable PCB. No flex cuts though. I'm about to nut. Huh? Yeah, no flex cuts. That's kind of nice. Not a lot of layout options though on the hot swap. That's a wonderfully simple PCB. I'm here for it. I don't know if you will like these switches. They're very short travel. I've already been looking at them. I kind of like the way they sound right now. I know they're long pull. They're a P3 stem, I believe. Which I find the P3 stem long pulls all kind of sound similar. All right, now here's the catch to this. I've been told that this color was actually supposed to be for Mr. Shoobs. Nice color though. And it might load up with some Shoobs graphics on the OLED, which I'm here for. Look at that. That's kind of cool. This is kind of neat. So this comes off. This is magnetic. We can play around with this later. Overall, though, you know, of all the Matrix boards, usually they have some aggressive styling, but this is actually not too bad, man. This is their linen color, from what I understand. This is actually not too bad. I don't mind this. The linen color has a bit of a texture, which is kind of nice. Beautiful weight on the bottom. I like the fact that this is magnetic. You can take this off, swap some stuff around. Why is it a right side USB? I find most of the Matrix boards are like that. They're never, I find a lot of the Matrix stuff is not centered. I own a few Matrix boards and I don't think a single one of them might be centered. But yeah, other than that, pretty side profile. It does have a little bit of a curve inwards. I don't know if you guys can really see that from the side. Maybe not. Not really. And then it has a bit of one of those like little tapers in the middle. Cool though, I like this. Very, very neat looking. I kind of don't understand plates like this. Look how many, I don't even know if you guys can tell, but there are so many cuts in this. All right, now opening this up is different too. This has like some sort of catch ball system or some ball system in it. I know, weird, but okay, I don't exactly know how to open this thing up properly, but I think you just pull on it, yeah. And then this gets pulled out. Interesting. Let's take this off. And let's take this out of here. I'll show you guys here in a second. Let me take this apart. Uh-oh, I just dropped something. Let me show you guys some stuff. Foam, put this here. We're not gonna use PE foam today. Very, very interesting. All right, let me show you guys a few interesting things about this board. So, number one is the way that this closes together. So this is kind of neat. So it uses these, let me grab like a little, actually no, I'll just use my fingers. It uses this little catch ball system over here. So there's no screws to this. It actually just kind of clamps together with this, and I believe it can be tightened, but there's a little screw that's fixed on the side. And it's pretty solid. Like I was picking it up and it wasn't falling apart. So it just kind of clamps together with this like catch ball system. And you can see it on this guy that it has the mounting fixtures, which are a little bit curved on the inside. But this is kind of cool. And then the actual way the PCB and plate mount are on these horizontal pieces of FR4, kind of like little leaf springs. They are pretty firm. Like there's going to be not a lot of bounce with this. And then kind of like we saw on like the spring, they're mounted on these like rubber gaskets or silicone gaskets in this case. Very, very interesting way that this closes. And there's some additional rubber or silicone here. I guess has some extra padding. Very, very cool. But this is quite unique. And I think this is what makes this board actually kind of exciting is we're not stuck using the same old screws and same old mounting systems. At least we get something a little bit different and thoughtful here. So that's why this board's actually kind of neat. Also, I just want to clarify too, I believe there's going to be like a crazy amount of colors for this, but I'm not too sure if all of them are finalized. I don't know what it says. It says powered by since 2015. It just says 6XV 3.0. I don't know if you guys can exactly see that. Thank you, Zyro. I appreciate the raid, dude. Pretty cool though. But yeah, look at that. Look at that mounting system. Isn't that fucking cool? Definitely pretty thoughtful. I really like that. Hi guys, my name's Alex. We're building a Matrix keyboard today. Now this is also something that I don't necessarily love, which is this plate. This is like memes. I would have liked to see a standard option for a plate, and I don't know if that's available because again, it's kind of hard deciphering what's all in here. No, there's only this one plate, I believe. It is aluminum, but it is kind of interesting. There is so many holes in this, but it shouldn't matter too much, I guess. And this just sits like this. And this should offer you a way that you mount this onto these horizontal FR4 pieces and give you like its mounting system. Kind of neat. I'm gonna put these here. It is a fixed spacebar, which is kind of disappointing. I would have loved to see some option for the bottom row, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain too much about the PCB since it's so simple. And then you guys might be familiar with this part of the keyboard. This little box here is the OLED screen. It's a colored OLED screen, kind of like what we saw on, what was another keyboard called again? Jeez, I own one and I can't remember what it's called. Matrix had another keyboard that had an OLED on it, and you could play around with like animated GIFs or GIFs, whatever you guys want to call them. The VITA, yeah, that's what it's called. And so this is basically the same thing. I believe this is actually a bit bigger, and we can go grab the VITA after this and compare sizes of these things. Kind of cool though, kind of neat. I'm here for all these new things or fun additions to this keyboard. I'm hoping it sounds equally as good. That is my my one hope for today. And I believe there's already feet on this, so I think these might just be extras. Ooh, that's kind of satisfying. Wait, did you guys hear that? That's insanely satisfying to close. It clicks, yeah, hold on. One more time. Oh, that's nice. Let's grab a plate fork real quick, because we are gonna need one for this if we're doing no foam. And let's start putting in our switches. This plate looks like it will sound like plate. I have a feeling it's gonna be a mix of both sounds, and I'm not too sure if I'm gonna like it. All right, now, all we're doing for this, oh, do we want bottom foam? I mean, with how easy this keyboard looks like it is to open, it shouldn't matter. I don't think we want bottom foam, right? Does this just sit like this? Or is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah, it's supposed to be this way. This is linen. Dude, this whole block of like tech here for this OLED is kind of neat the way they did this. I like the enclosure for this OLED. That's really cool. All right, so this is gonna sit like this. And this is gonna plug in. Let's actually lift the tape up here for a second. There we go. Let's put this back down. All right, now the cool thing is these just sit on these like nipples here. And then we go ahead and we take these and put them on top to kind of help lock it into place. And that's pretty much the build of this. Like, this is all you're really doing. And again, the cool part of this is it's mounted on these horizontal pieces of FR4. Oh wow, there still is a lot of cushioning and flex to this. That's kind of neat. Very unique mounting system. And then this is all done with this like catch balls system, whatever this is called. So let's actually take this off here. And then this just closes up. That is so satisfying. Oh, I missed one part. Hold on. I missed one part. We need to put this on. I think this just like leans like that. Now it closes up. Does that just go like that? There we go. That is actually so satisfying, dude. Wow. I believe the tolerance of the lock system can be adjusted. I mean, this is not going anywhere, but you can adjust it. Yeah, it has like a little piece of, it has like a screw that you can adjust it with. I wonder if I should plug this into the Windows computer, because I don't know if this can be done on the Mac. So nice.
Hey Alex, any plans for Halloween?
This is supposed to be Shoobs, by the way. That's why it's Shoobs' picture over there, if you guys are wondering. Shoobs got this, or Shoobs got mine and I got his. Shoobs would be like, what's up guys? Shoobs here. Today we're going to be building the most D-Gen keyboard possible. It's going to thok. We're going to put on GMK Amelia. And yeah, I'm just going to use all the anime waifus. This is way nicer than the one on the Vita. I don't know the dimensions of this. What's up? How you doing, Marcia? Marcia, we're actually using your keycap set today. That is ironic and coincidental. Is it ironic? Not really. It's coincidental. All right, let's unplug this though. Let's go back to my mod view thing here. Oh, I just dropped my cable. Dude, I don't know why. I need to like find a better way to mount the cable without using clip thingies. All right, to quickly look at the back of this keyboard as well one more time. Let's peel this guy off now. This actually might be that gold color you guys were saying. Again, it kind of looks silver to me. Ooh, there's like a water stain there on that, but it's okay. It kind of looks silver, but it also does kind of look gold now. I don't know. I can't really tell. And then this apparently is magnetic, so this can come off. And then we can put other badges in here. I prefer the badges. Me too. The badges look really cute on this. It has like a bit of a gold tint to it. I wouldn't say this is like an overly aggressive gold finish on this. These badges are super cute, by the way, guys. I really like this. This is really cool. That looks really cute. And then you can move this. If you don't like the Corsa thing, just take it off. Literally move it off to the side. Buy yourself some Matrix badges. That is actually really cute. I like that. All right, now I think we just do that again. Oh, it worked. Oh, this is way nicer than the other one. Dude, that's way nicer than the Vita. Oh, it looks really clear too. Like, that's pretty crazy. Right here. All right, let's see what this sounds like now, because we've had enough time to play around with it. Let us see what this sounds like. Oh, it doesn't sound too bad. It's actually like incredibly soft. This is really, really soft. It's consistently soft too. I don't know if you guys can see some of that movement. That's incredibly soft. What plate was it again? It's an aluminum plate, but it has like more holes in it than a Swiss cheese. This is with long pole switches. We have to keep that in mind too. I feel like if we didn't use long poles, this would be a lot more quiet. The mods sound really good though, I have to admit. So the VITA has, I believe, Vint blacks inside of it. Yeah, I think I prefer... The typing feel of this is much more notable. This is a huge step up in typing feel for me. It's a lot softer. This is really firm. Like there's... Yeah, the Vint blacks sound fantastic in this. But this is really, really firm. This is also using a normal plate too. While this... Yeah, that feels like it's a bigger upgrade for sure. So you can barely see what's going on in that bottom one. But the resolution's a big difference. I can see the individual pixels on here. Well, that one there is a little bit harder to discern. We put a subscriber, they won a little raffle to win, to get their face in there forever. So that's my forever GIF in there. And again, look how nice the quality is here. And it's much larger as well. I low-key want to move these switches into this board now. But I kind of like the way these sound in here. It's almost like a subtleness to them. But yeah, very cool. Very, very neat looking keyboard. Do it. I have to desolder it. But yeah, very cool. I like this. This is a very cool keyboard. Here's my thing, all right? Let's take a look at this again for 430 bucks. We'll not include the 3 badges in the back, but for the Corsa logo here, the styling of this keyboard, the finish of the typical Matrix kind of like coating here, pretty cool. The stuff that is inside this keyboard, the fact that you can take apart this keyboard using its like this and it's taken apart because it uses a newer kind of enclosure system, which is like their ball catch system. It's a different mounting style too. This is really cool for 430. Quality is really good on this. I think it sounds pretty good too. It feels outstanding. Really easy to put together. Has an OLED for everyone who's interested in more of like that novelty of having something like that. So honestly, I think the only weird part about it is maybe this badge on the top right that has to seat properly before you enclose it. But honestly, pretty cool. This is... You can't remove this. Unfortunately, you can't. Or else you'd be left with like part of the screen showing. For 430, I don't think this is awful. I think this is a really cool purchase for 430. It's not as like, okay, let me show you both again. Please don't fall. It's not as aggressive either as some of the Matrix styling from the VITA. I thought the VITA was a little too aggressive, as you guys can kind of see. It's kind of cool though in its own like regard, but a little aggressive. I think this is one of the badges I can take out too, but I'm not going to bother. A little aggressive. Def not if you say you can't. Huh? What happened, Sorian? Hot take, I think more boards should use magnets instead of screws. I like the mounting system of this. That's really interesting to me. I think where I can say it looks more aggressive is like this top piece. Like how far these things come out and stuff like that. Someone also asked to see like the seam on this. It's on the bottom. The seam isn't that bad at all. It's a pretty tight seam for the mounting style, or the way that this encloses. So this is pretty cool. This just looks a little bit cleaner to me. I like the way this looks compared to this. My take on that. So the top is fine on this. This little badge thingy over here didn't really make sense at the time. But again, I think overall this is a bit more thoughtful. This has a bit thicker of a bezel around it too. A bit more thoughtful, and I prefer this guy over this guy. My take. I will literally talk to you guys tomorrow and on Discord. So peace out, everyone. Love you and goodbye, everybody.